Just call this a bungee low rotary chop. So I have my bungee, it's actually anchored to the wall, but it's at about hip height. So I'm going to lower myself down so that my front knee is bent almost to 90 degrees. My torso's up, and then I really just rotate from one knee to the other knee. So it's not a big, I'm not cranking around through my spine. That's not what I want. I just want some of that hip rotation using my hip joint. So I'm here, my chest is up, I'm pushing off this leg as I come across. My arms stay straight. If I bend my arms, there's a lot less torque on my torso. So that's a way that you can instantly make this exercise much, much easier for you. The first one, this is one I like for goalies because again, it gets some good impulse through those groins. So I'm taking a nice 3 or 4 hip width stance. And then I'm going to do a rotary wave. Move forward a little bit. So then I'm going to do a rotary wave. So I'm getting some rotation here. And when I get that little rotation through my torso, it puts, you know, my groins on a little bit of a stretch. So I'm here. And then a rotary wave. And I'm trying to move my arms together. In this case, I'm just going over about a 90-degree rotation. And I'm getting a little bit of movement through my shoulders, but really the movement, or through my thoracic spine, but I'm generating the movement from my shoulders and from my rotators. I'm putting a little bit of stress through my hips as I go. I really like single arm pec fly because in addition to sort of working the front of your shoulder and your chest, really I kind of sneak it in there as a great core stabilization exercise. So again, I want to have a nice athletic ready position and then come around in front so my hand reaches right to the middle of my palm. If your hand's reaching kind of on your wrist, it tells you you're bending this elbow and you're trying to take some of the torque off or the weight off. So if you find yourself doing that and you can't do it properly where your knuckles land right in the middle of your opposite palm, just lighten the weight a little bit. So lift it up, pause, control it down. There shouldn't be any rotation in your torso. Then if we want to change how we use our hips, we can do it from a staggered stance. And typically I'll do the foot closest to the cable column, and I want to keep that knee pointing straight ahead. I don't want it falling in like that. And this will get a little bit more of that lateral hip. But if I want to put a bit more emphasis on the groin, so on the abdominal muscles and the groin on that side, or the adductors on that side, then I'll put the other foot forward. So again, it's similar but different, and I want you to know why you would use each one.